Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's time for a little Saturday morning React-TOONS featuring Robotech. Specifically, episode 24, Showdown. Sounds promising. Friends, I can't tell you how much it's meant to me to be able to watch Robotech finally. That's one thing. Two, to be invited into the incredible Robotech community that you all have. And three, to get all of the peripheral knowledge about the show, about Harmony Gold, about the toys. Friends, I can't tell you. A couple of episodes ago, I asked for, hey, are there any toys or links like that? I got so many references and links. I have been poring over that stuff, and I'm going to tell you this. It makes me feel like a kid. I've been looking at this stuff, and the one dominating thought as I'm looking at all of this incredible shit, I'm thinking to myself, what would we have done back in the 80s with these toys? We would have had a heyday. Friends, keep it coming. I love all of the information you can provide about Robotech. But if you could do me another favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ringy ding ding that bell for notifications, and you'll be alerted next time we go live with Saturday Morning React-TOONS, Robotech. Any and everything that we have here on the channel, you'll be notified. And of course, if you'd like Robotech early or any of our things early or in their full-length format, the link to the Patreon is in the description. Not a fan of Patreon? Join us here on YouTube memberships. You get all the episodes about a day early, plus any bonus episodes that we happen to have. But friends, all that is then, and this is now. And now it's time for us to strap into our Veritex, take to the skies, the squadron that we are, and engage the enemy. I said the enemy, not the Zentradi, because I believe we might be heading towards peace. But who knows? Friends, prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go! Fanfare! I can tell my voice is getting slightly better in that the fanfare didn't almost bring me to my knees. Boy, the first one I did after I came back from being sick, I thought I might have to cut this short. We're getting there, everybody. We're getting there. Back online. Not 100%. The download bar's at about 80. We're getting there, though. I love this show. Love watching it. Love watching it with all of you. It's absolutely the best. Oh, excuse me. Lisa is still my favorite, even though she likes that dipshit Kyle. I love Lisa. Lisa and the bridge crew. There they are. What did you guys say they're called? The Bridge Bunnies? I'm not going to call them that. But I love the bridge crew.
Captain Global and Lieutenant Commander Lisa Hayes with new hope that a peaceful coexistence is yet possible between the people of Earth and the Zentradi.
I completely agree with that.
I know this might not help, but cheer up. Huh? Honey, you look like the captain of a sinking ship.
I mean, Claudia's not going with her, is she?
Have you told Rick about the trip, or have you been too busy to see him?
I was planning to have a talk with him. I thought I'd call him from the shop.
Lisa and Rick are like a public thing now?
Most times he's so calm you wouldn't believe it. Except now Sammy's in charge.
Yellow Squad, please go to pre-assign.
Sammy's doing well. So is the redhead like Sammy's replacement?
Everything all right? No trouble, I hope.
Captain, please don't talk while I'm trying to concentrate on some of these transmissions that keep piling up.
Sorry,
Captain, shut up.
I did not mean to interrupt.
Global's like, how do I give orders?
Sammy must be substituting for the commander.
I hope she stays calm. Last time she had me flying figure eights around the tower.
Oh, that armored Veritech sure can do its share of damage.
Oh, look at that.
I suppose. Watch yourself up there.
Max is going to be fine, everybody. You better watch yourself. I always think, too, that Miria is lurking around here somewhere to try to figure out who gets into that blue Veritech.
You be careful now.
I will. You get in touch as soon as you can, all right?
This seems like a long goodbye. You know what I mean?
Whenever you're ready, Commander. You let me know and I'll tell the pilot he can lift off.
Cool.
Thank you, operator.
Rick, this is Lisa Hayes.
What can I do for you?
Do you have to get the last name?
I just want to let you know I'm leaving the SDF-1.
But where are you going?
I'm on my way to Earth to try and get them to stop all this fighting.
Wait a minute, why wasn't I told about this trip until now?
Because it's very possible that I won't be allowed to come back to the ship, so I must tell you something before I'm out of time.
Oh my God, here we go.
I appreciate all you've done and I've enjoyed being with you.
Attention! Shuttlecraft now being lifted to flight deck A. Please clear all secondary access orders.
Oh, is Max flying? Oh, if Max is flying support craft, you are snug as a bug in a rug.
Please watch over the Zentradi defectors, Lieutenant. Many of our own people think they're saboteurs and might harm them. Well, we're leaving now. I have to sign off. Goodbye, and thanks again.
Oh, man.
Wait, where on the base are you calling from?
Oh, he's going to try to get to her.
Flight deck is clear, and we have ignition. Shuttlecraft is now leaving from flight deck Bay 32.
Oh, there you go, Rick. I mean, there's some positive relationship building and growth. Wow, she's getting a hell of an escort.
Captain, part of the enemy fleet has begun to move. They've apparently become aware of the shuttle's progress toward Earth.
Begin evasive maneuvers immediately. Try to keep it away from the enemy.
Yes, sir.
Put yourself between...
Prepare for emergency maneuvers.
Oh my God, look at that.
Enemy approaching from behind, so spread out and prepare to form a defensive perimeter.
Nice, Max.
Now, Commander, the target has begun to change course.
Is that Chiron?
Nothing can save them. All units attack target immediately.
Come on, let's see Chiron v Max.
Enemy battle pods are approaching our group now.
Woo.
Shuttle has reached coordinates Lambda 34. Should we send reinforcements?
Yes.
Not unless we absolutely have to.
Why? Woo-hoo-hoo. Go get him, Max. Ooh. Holy shit.
How much time would it take our new fighters to make it up there?
At best, I'd say probably 20 minutes.
This thing will be over in 2. To quote Top Gun.
I want that plane sent to those coordinates immediately.
Go, Rick.
Send the car to get Lieutenant Hunter over to the field. Tell him Sterling's in trouble and he can't hold out much longer.
Ooh.
Driver, can't you get this thing to go any faster?
Just hold on to your seat.
I lost my hat.
Robotech, I'm ready to go.
Oh, he's taking the big boy.
Sammy, you didn't give him the new code book you were supposed to pass out to all the pilots on the base by this morning?
I didn't expect he'd be needing one because he wasn't supposed to be on assignment until tomorrow. I'm sorry.
I mean, that makes sense. Let's not
Please clear the area.
just
Take off in 15 seconds.
give him the effing coordinates.
On the old code, head for point Delta 5.
Thanks, I got it.
Woo! Ooh, some good animation in this one. Max is out there just ripping shit.
No question about the coordinates. Look at all those pods. I'd better get going. Fire!
Go get him, Rick. That's a big sumbitch.
We're okay now, man. They're pulling back. Status report. The battle is over. Escort group returning to base. Lieutenant Hunter is now guarding the shuttle.
It's pretty impressive flying you did up there, sir, but do you think he can protect them by himself?
There's so much firepower in his machine, it's like sending up 10 regular fighters.
I like that.
Shuttle will now return to normal mode of operation. Commander Hayes, we have a communication for you from Lieutenant Hunter, who's now guarding us.
Oh, I love it.
I made it, but only because you came to help.
No problem. Now what's all this about you not coming back? I don't understand.
I personally observed the enemy while I was trapped on that ship.
Well, so did Rick.
You mean even though your father is one of the leaders of our forces?
I don't think my father's position will be much protection after I've presented my report. They won't like what I'm going to say.
Well, they might.
I hope you'll be safe.
Go with her, Rick.
There's something else I want to tell you before I go, but I don't want to use the radio because it's sort of private. Just look out the window. Just something between you and me.
Huh? It's a message in code.
I love this.
I complain about things, but I believe in you.
Oh.
I've grown to like you very much and would miss you if you couldn't come back. Make the trip, but please hurry back home. So long, Rick.
Rick, be still my heart, Rick. Oh, are you coming around, buddy? Are you really gonna come around? What an arc.
They participate in simulated war games on these computerized devices while they're growing up. By the time they reach maturity, they've become superb galactic warriors.
A video game, right?
The craft should be landing momentarily. I'll meet you at the elevator.
Yes, that's fine.
Yes, that's fine.
We just received word that the shuttle's arrival has been delayed by about 20 minutes. If you like, I'll drive you back to the control tower.
No, I'll be fine. I'd just as soon wait here. It's not that cold anyway.
Is this Alaska? The Alaska base?
Lieutenant, can I talk to you for a minute? It's too early to be depressed about this. First of all, I'm not even thinking about her, and secondly, what makes you think I'm depressed?
You might just need some kind of excitement to help distract you. How about a game? And I know just the place. Come on, let's go.
Huh?
Don't go to the video arcade.
Great place, huh?
Oh, shit.
Trust me, a couple of games in here and you'll be all pumped up again.
Oh, shit.
Come on, I've been here before. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, she's right there. Oh, that's Min May's cousin who we haven't seen in like 20 episodes.
At the United Earth headquarters.
Oh,
Yeah, it's shot to shit.
my little girl's finally come back to me.
Listen, the SDF-1 needs Lisa.
Shuttlecraft is now landed. Please stand clear of rear hatch until all passengers have...
Good shot.
Thank goodness you're here. You finally got off that terrible ship. Come on down. We've got a lot of talking to do.
Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, look at that. How's it feel to destroy the...
Wow, look at that!
Oh, you win money in these videos. Oh my god, they're like right beside each other.
This is great. I always make more money than I can cart off.
You left me behind. Huh? Max, look at that. And here comes more.
Jesus.
Very interesting. Well,
That's all of them, but you can see the point I'm trying to make, can't you?
We're the same.
you believe our mutual genetic backgrounds are similar, and because of this possibility that we might all be part of the same species, and you hope to promote some peace talk.
That's it.
Isn't she incredible? I have been seeing her everywhere.
Well, she is sort of attractive.
Maybe I can get her in a game with me.
We don't... oh my god.
Excuse me, would you be interested in playing me a game? From what I see of your winnings, I think we'd be equally matched, don't you?
Are you willing to bet all that?
Yes, I am.
Oh my god.
How about if we start with level B? Is that all right with you?
Fine.
All right, here we go.
Is this Min-May? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, she's gonna know. Oh, Jesus.
Whoops. Looks like I won that skirmish. Should we go to level A? Huh?
Huh? Yes, let's go on to level A.
Oh my god. And of course, his looks like his Veritech. Oh my god. You do not want to win this one, Max. I'm assuming that's an advertisement in the background and not some shirtless like Thor.
This soldier possesses remarkable skills.
I'm telling you, Miriam, my experience has proven the Micronians possess but one superb pilot.
And you all have told me he's actually talking about Rick.
Could this be the pilot of whom Chiron was speaking?
Boy, is she beautiful.
Oh my god. Max, be distracted by her beauty. Let her beat you. I like the cut between reality and the virtual. Oh no, you're gonna beat her. Oh shit.
I lost. He beat me in 5 minutes. It's unbelievable. I won't be humiliated like this.
Oh god.
Wow, buddy, you must be some kind of piloting genius to have pulled that off.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that exactly. There were a couple of tight spots in the middle and near the end.
It's like Rick and Min-May. I love it.
Oh. Wait, don't go. This could be my only chance to get your name and phone number.
My name is Miria, and I don't presently have a phone number.
Then would you meet me at the park tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock?
Oh, she's gonna kill you.
Just let me go. Thank you.
Well, friend, that's some beautiful lady you made a date with.
Well, friend.
In a corridor outside the council chambers at United Earth headquarters, Lisa Hayes nervously awaits word from her father.
It's a good episode. Really good episode.
Did they make any decisions?
One can never be certain, but I think they're ready to accept the idea of a peace forum. We'll see.
Hell of a job, Lisa.
I'm proud of you for having the courage to stand up and take on this fight.
Lisa, you're the one that did it. Come on.
So tell me how your love life's going these days.
Jesus.
There is a young man.
He's military.
Yes, he is. In fact, he's the one who rescued me from the alien ship. Thanks for taking me around, Father. Was there something in particular you wanted to show me in here?
I wanted you to see the Grand Cannon, Lisa. Before we enter into any peace negotiations with the aliens, we plan to fire it at them.
What?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sure the Zentradi will answer our peace proposals without the use of weapons.
Lisa, how can you be so naive? The only thing a warlike power understands is a demonstration of greater power.
Yes, but Admiral, they have been changing to our point of view because their population likes it.
We've already set the date for the firing of the cannon.
Oh, this is such horseshit. Okay, we're just gonna take a shot at him and then say, wanna be friends?
Min-May, is it true you've been helping Kyle recover right beside his bed for the whole week?
I don't think I'd put it that way.
Min-May, rumor has it that both of you are about to get married.
Can't you see the state of Kyle's bangs right now? He sprained them. We can think of nothing else.
Oh, you must mean Rick Hunter. He was just a friend.
Oh, come on now.
I guess maybe I was.
Yeah, Rick. Rick catching a stray from this interview.
When two people get married, they go off someplace private and spend their time pressing their lips together.
This is trying to like, what? My God.
Kyle, tell the truth.
Oh my God, his bangs are hurt.
Have you proposed marriage to Min-May?
No, I haven't.
Sounds like a pretty weak denial. Maybe you just haven't had the chance, right?
No, I've been thinking about...
My bangs.
Because I don't mind telling you, it's something I've considered.
Min-May, what do you have to say?
Kyle, are you serious?
I can't believe it. Boy, do I feel stupid. Here I was, thinking we had something special going.
Oh, Rick.
Lieutenant. Huh? Come on in.
Max?
Hi.
Yeah. Look at Max and his civvies.
I'm thinking about wearing this tie for the date. And I wondered if maybe it made me look too sophisticated, you know? Maybe I should wear a gold chain.
Is she actually gonna meet him, though?
Well, if it isn't Lieutenant Hunter, as I live and breathe.
Claudia.
How are you?
Not bad, but what are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
Couldn't stand my room.
Oh, I take it you saw the press conference.
Mm-hmm.
You could get along without her. She isn't that much.
She is to me.
Thank you, Claudia. Thank you.
I don't know why. Maybe she's my type.
I don't know. I sort of picture you with somebody more mature, you know, somebody more experienced.
He's a friend of mine that works next to me.
To be with someone who can appreciate a relationship. Those people are around, you know. Sometimes they turn out to be your next door neighbor or even your superior officer. Gotta go.
Hint, hint.
Claudia.
I'm gonna throw that grenade and just walk away.
Now don't stay up too late. Things will look a lot better in the morning.
Wow.
I like that's a cool interaction.
Quite a lot to think about, but as he watches the Earth pass by from the observation park, he's reminded there's a chance he may never see Lisa again. In the next episode of Robotech, Max's budding romance with Miria takes a dramatic turn as the once proud Zentradi warrior considers the unthinkable, marriage with a Micronian.
What?
Be sure to be watching next time for the action-packed story, Wedding Bells.
What? Wedding bells? What the fuck is going on? That escalated super quick. All right, friends, we just got done watching Robotech, episode 24, Showdown, and the only thing we have left to do is to talk about it. All right, everyone, we just got done watching Robotech, episode 24, Showdown. This was a great episode. It was packed full. This episode had so much in it, it actually seemed longer than the 22-minute runtime. Really cool stuff going on in this one. Again, I'm not sure I'm going to leave the edit in. I usually don't leave the edit in for the bumper about what we're going to have next coming soon on Robotech. But I think I'm going to have to leave it in this one because they dropped a bomb in there when they talked about the budding romance between Max and Miria. And the episode title is Wedding Bells. And it said, you could even consider marriage to a Micronian. What in the hell is happening that they went from playing a video game? I mean, obviously Max is smitten with her, but they went from playing a video game with Miria wanting to avenge her honor with the destruction of her adversary in the air, who she didn't know was Max, and to Wedding Bells. I mean, I don't know what's going on with any of that. I'm incredibly intrigued by it, but it just seems like very fast. Again, I don't know what's up, but I'm going to have to, maybe there's a time. I don't know. It seems, it was shocking to me, like probably as it's right up there with like Roy and Ben shocking. Like I couldn't even believe that they mentioned that. Really good stuff, though. Obviously the stuff with Max and Miria is incredibly intriguing because we finally have Miria close enough to either be able to identify Max, or Max is going to tell her, or she's going to tell him. Obviously there's going to be a continuation of interaction and potentially a marriage. I mean, I didn't see, I can, in the Expanse and things like that, I take pride in whenever I get close to something, I guess I didn't see that shit coming at all. all with Max and Miria. I thought for sure there was going to be some type of like biblical physical confrontation, like some throwdown or a gunfight or something where, you know, she's going to avenge her honor. I did not see the potential for romance, you know. Obviously, you know, Max sees her and he's attracted to her, but I didn't think that there's any way that would be reciprocated. So I am incredibly interested in that. So let's leave that one. That's for next episode, Wedding Bells, whenever we watch that. But I think that this episode, more than anything else, the writers finally said, you know what? Let's give him Rick. And Rick really, I mean, I think that at this point, we can basically say, unless there's some really weird kind of circumstances, it looks like Rick is finally like, you know what, Min-Mei, you know, via con Dios, I am out. You know, he's finally, you know, he's, you know, I don't know why I'm stuck. That was probably the most honest thing Rick has ever said when he was talking to Claudia, which is an interaction that I really loved. It's almost like having Roy back, like a surrogate for Roy, like that older mentor to kind of guide him. And I think Claudia plays that role so well, not because she was like, you know, the partner of Roy, but because she has that, she's the friend of Lisa. She sees things like this. She knew Roy, and, you know, by proxy or osmosis, knew Rick as well. But, you know, she offered some very good advice. She was very direct in an indirect way by, you know, basically describing Lisa without giving the name. And, but it was enough to get through to Rick, I think. You know, it was logical information. You know, sometimes you don't see what's right in front of you, buddy. And, you know, again, I always have to remind myself, Rick is young. Rick is super young. And, you know, just because he's the, you know, leader of a squadron doesn't necessarily, you know, make him more mature when it comes to relationships and emotional type of stuff. But I like the guidance that Rick is getting. And boy, oh boy, that scene where, you know, Lisa's in the shuttle and he's in that souped up Veritech and he sends the coded message, you know, to just between them. I love that. You know, that was one of the most, this episode by far has been Rick's most mature offering, where he was like, where the writers were able to finally show us Rick's growing up a little bit. Rick's understanding things. He's getting kind of in touch with the world around him, not just, you know, being good behind the stick of the Veritech. You know, he has to be an ace in life too. You know, I mean, you have to take the opportunities that are presented to you and to see what's in front of you and not be clouded by, you know, where in the air it's the fog of war. Down here on the emotion, it's like Min-Mei, you know? And I've said this before, I don't blame I think Min-Mei's insufferable, but I don't blame Min-Mei at all for like Rick's infatuation with her. That makes no sense. You know, they knew each other for the time and the long wait, which is still one of my favorite episodes. And I think that provided a great basis or an explanation for why Rick's so hung up on her, you know? It was kind of like the first girl he ever really kind of considered having some type of long-term relationship. At least that's what I'm led to believe by watching this. And having Rick being able to kind of grow past that or see it for what it really was. You know, Min-Mei does, you know, we were just friends, you know, and while that's, you know, feels like a dagger in your heart, I guess, to Rick, you know, it's honest. You know, Min-Mei's being honest here. And I think that Min-Mei always has been honest. You know, she always said, was she flirty and things like that? I guess, but it's not like she was being mean about it. You know, it wasn't like she was teasing him. And it's Min-Mei is insufferable to me for reasons completely outside of her influence over Rick. She's something else, you know, and as much as I don't dislike the character of Min-Mei, I actually see her for what she is. And I really like the idea that, you know, the Zentradi are so infatuated with her singing, you know, not having any point of comparison. And I think that it's an interesting take, and it definitely is a needed figure. You know, I think to put it this way, I think Robotech would be the lesser without Min-Mei. There, I said it, you know. Now, Kyle, on the other hand, is a horse of a different color. You talk about insufferable. Oh my God, that guy is just. Do I like his anti-war stance? Yes, and in fact, in many in many kind of base kind of tenets of what he's talking about, I completely agree with him, and I have stated as such. I think diplomacy wins the day with the Zentradi, and I always have. But you know, he's just so he's the type of like, I'm for peace, and if you have anything to do with war, the war machine, or the defense of the SDF-1, I think you're a piece of shit. And I mean, I'm just not down with that. I'm absolutely not down with, because your beliefs are contradictory to war, then you have a problem with people in the military. Dude, get out of my face. That's ridiculous horseshit. And that's what I think about Kyle. But this was a great episode. Really cool stuff. Little bits. Animation was great. Seeing Max kick ass in the air, seeing Rick actually come to the rescue was really, really cool. And that souped up. I was told, the super Veritech was on its, was going to make an appearance this one. And I saw, good call, my friend. Really great stuff. I'm really enjoying this show. And again, I can't state this enough. Episodes 1 through 17 were good. Ever since we got Farewell, Big Brother, this show has gone just through the atmosphere out into space. It has been so good. And like I was saying, the animation for this episode, while bad animation never detracts from the story for me, good animation can elevate the story for me, if that makes any sense. And I thought we had some really great animation in this one. I'm thinking of like the shot where Lisa's coming off the shuttle and they actually do like a pan shot of the staircase, the movable staircase that she's coming down. Her hair's blowing in the wind. That seems subtle compared to like the Veritechs flying around and like, transforming and stuff. But it's those little things to me that really capture a moment. The other thing was, I thought it was absolutely awesome that she was sitting in that shuttle, and as soon as they engaged the enemy, the pilot, co-pilot, whoever it was making the decision in the shuttle's cockpit, hit the button and encased her in that armor. That was dope as hell and completely unnecessary. They did not need to do that extra animation or that extra little bit, but they did it. And it was such a cool little moment, a cool little addition to the entire episode. To me, it made it way more realistic. Like, oh my God, we got VIPs aboard. How do we keep them safe in a dogfight? We're going to encapsulate them in armor while we fight. I mean, that was really, really neat. And again, you talk about walking the knife's edge whenever they're both in the arcade between Miria and Max. That was the part where I was like, okay, we're going to have a throwdown in this arcade, And again, this show has just really, really amped up. Several storylines I'm incredibly engaged with. You got characters that I love. I mean, Chiron in and of himself as a bad guy, the tip of the spear, frontline fighter. I love it. I mean, there are so many things to like about this show, and there are very, very, very few ones, ever since episode 18, of course, to really kind of dislike about it. I mean, I think, and I'll leave with this, I think that if you can at least suffer Min-Mei, then you will enjoy it. And like I said, I think without it, without Min-Mei, Robotech's a lesser show. So I'm invested. I'm completely invested. I cannot wait to see where this goes. So friends, again, keep sending all that peripheral information. I adore it. I love, love, love watching and reading about this stuff. But friends, if you could do me a favor, let's hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and you'll be alerted next time we go live with Saturday Morning React-TOONS featuring Robotech or any of our sci-fi offerings. And of course, if you'd like anything that we do early or in its full-length format, the link to the Patreon is in the description. But friends, all that is then and this is now. And now it's time to say goodbye from Robotech. But where should we say goodbye from? That's easy. Let's say goodbye from the observation park where Rick was watching Earth and contemplating his relationships and getting some really good advice from Claudia. And we're sitting there too. We see what's going on, but we've got our own things going on here in the SDF-1, and we need to pay attention to everything that's going on. And this observation park, is it the same park where tomorrow morning Max and Miria will meet? Time will tell, my friends. Until that time, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.